back. So I may ask where you been. I've been dabbing and working on different ventures and stuff like that, but I'm back at it. How y'all doing? Beloved gods, how you doing? And for the ladies that's watching, how you women doing today? But for the fellas, transitioning from street life to going legit, the things that may come with you having to give up a certain swagger, a certain image, a certain mindset that's been put on you, that was given to you, an identity that was given to you, not from your own mind, but from another person's mindset and the path that they laid for you, inheriting the crime mindset to detoxify and also transition to the other side. You may find yourself battling not only the false image of yourself, but also battling an imprint that you grew up with that's become embedded in you. Learning how to work outside of that imprint. Learning how to not only see further than what your uncles, your cousins, your father, your mothers, your aunties bestowed upon you with the street mindset, poverty mindset, but also knowing that there is a life, there is happiness in earning money the right way, living a certain way. And don't get me wrong, I'm not the type of person to tell you to believe in the American dream of society, because even at the top from the underworld that you in, even on the above ground level, a lot of politics goes into the system legitly that doesn't work in your favor. But that's another video for another time. Brothers, the transition from street life with you as a gangbanger, dope boy, stick up kid, shit like that. What I'm telling you is, don't strike out. Be careful, because some brothers strike out to the point where you dead and you'll never transition. Or you go to jail 20, 30, 40 years, 50 years, and all your time has been wasted in a cell inside of a building, missing 25, 30 summers. For the brothers who ain't really jumped off the porch and you ain't really bout that life, I heed you. I know, pardon me, I want you to heed what I say. If you know you ain't bout that shit, which is if you are about it, for whatever reason, still not worth your time in life. But if you fakers, well, you know that you're not about that life. Don't do it to yourself. There's no accolades. Nobody gives a fuck if you sit in a small cell. No education, no money, no women, no memories other than being called to wake up, being called to go in, being called to eat. Never knowing what it's like to experience your early 20s, your early 30s, your mid 20s, your late 20s, your mid 30s, your early 30s, your late 30s, your mid 40s, your early 40s, your late 40s, 50s, so on up. You missing out on all that. In the name of what? Being a real nigga. Most of you was never about that life. We was part of the set at 89 years old. A lot of y'all joined y'all 19 and 20. This was on us second grade, first grade, third grade. But I'm blessed to make it out and make something tremendous of myself, making a lot of money as a young man, childless, and seeing the pitfalls of the underworld and the society above, what we call everyday citizens, right? Pedestrians, you know what I'm saying? Civilians. Brothers, please stay away from forces that is just not right. You think it's real shit, hunting your brother for no reason, for a cause you know nothing about. You hunting the next brother because of what another man's telling you to do. For what purpose? $200-$300 lick, $1,000 lick. He want a different color from you. And in that moment, that's honorable to you, that's noble to you. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. When I was active in the gang life, a lot of stuff that I thought was noble and honorable that I'm doing for the nation, I thought In my sickness, I thought I was healthy. I thought I was doing what was right. Not knowing that that's a whole life, that's a whole system that's set up for me to lose and be this way. But that's a whole life that I'll never see if I engage in certain activity. I know what comes with that. I was a part of it early. But I was standing on honor and honoring the literature, the principles of it, not knowing that my life is worth more. These brothers who I rode with, their life is worth more. Always hoping that they pray to see it. And when you come to this awakening, but you know what, man, listen, all we doing is building up destruction for destruction's sake. We getting money, we fucking women, we expanding the deck, we expanding the mob. Or in your case, you expanding your set or your game. But I'm like, we dealing in so much negativity. It's consuming of the positive deeds that you put out. And a lot of you brothers won't transition because you're too far gone. I'm Gen Z. A lot of you brothers are Gen Z and millennials. Some of you brothers are Gen X, older, still active, still haven't awakened from your slumber. Man, it's tough. I know it's tough. Because you was really taught that this is the rites of passage for most black men. And we're being robbed financially, intellectually, emotionally, physically, mentally, soulfully, on so many levels of just a fair start, a fair chance. And our culture promotes this, which is bullshit, which is toxic. Then we go and complain about when the boys become adults, when the women are whores, and Jezebels, when the boys are non-productive, undeveloped, when the women are undeveloped. The transition, brothers, get to the other side. Make it to the other side. You're going to have homeboys, brothers, uncles, cousins, family members, schoolmates, colleagues who ain't going to make it. Make it to the other side. Wake up from your slumber, brethren. Your slumber. And let me lay this on you. Just because you're awakened from one slumber doesn't mean that you're still not double dreaming. There are so many mental plantations that you have to escape from in society to even be aware of how to maneuver. It can be mentally, emotionally draining, but it's worth the fight. The results, the outcomes, the pace at which you're going to grow, the things that you're going to be able to avoid, attain, and see is worth it. Make it to the other side. Transitioning from street life to legit. Knowing how to take ways how you used to make dirty money, you was ruthless with it. Be ruthless with how to make legit money. Run it up. Less stress. No real enemies as far as life-threatening shit. Be civilians. These people ain't at most what be mad at you, slander your name. You know people ain't coming to shoot at you, rob you, take from none of that. So the op on the citizen, on the legit side, it's not as crucial, it's not as ferocious as ops in the underworld and how we used to deal. Come on, man. But it's just a part one to making it to the other side transition. Cross that bridge, beloved. Wake up from your slumber. You have to. You're worth more than that, beloved. Your life is worth more than that. Shaji.